What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at my top 10 favorite WWE figures of 2022. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so it is that time of the year, the best of the end of the year 2022, and we're going to look at the best of 2022. If you watched the last video where we did the top 10 AEW figures of 2022, I said that I already did a video. I filmed the best wrestling figures of 2022. Very, very difficult because I left off so many good figures. So I decided to delete that video and do it based on AEW figures, WWE figures, and we got some good ones. We got some goodies here, and I'm very, very excited to go over it. But it is brought to you by the Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist, available now on Amazon.com. It features a forward by Matt Cardona, full color and black and white available. Obviously, we have paperback and hardcover, over 500 plus pages, to over 50 years of wrestling figure collecting. Keep track of what you have, want, and need. The forward by Matt Cardona, and photography by the AEW Jazzwares photographer Matthew Goldberg. Now, here's the deal. On this list, there are 3 Hogans, and I decided that because there was so many Hogans, right? 2022 was the year of Hogan. I decided that I cannot load it up with Hogan, so I did 3. I said I could have 1 Elite, 1 Ultimate, and then 1 of another style. So, with that said, also, this is based off of 2022 retail release dates. So don't come in here saying, oh, that figure came out in 2021 on Ringside. Ringside gets them early because they pay to have them flown out to them. Now, mind you, Mattel intends these figures for a 2022 release date. Some of them at the end of the year. Just like there's a few, Series 99, that is intended for a 2023 release date at retail. That's what it is produced for. So we're going by the Mattel production release dates, not the early Ringside ones. So keep that in mind. But number 10 on the list, boom, is the No Holds Barred 2-pack. I couldn't leave this off. This was my choice for the Ultimate Hogan. It was very, very difficult, mind you. There was a great standard Ultimate release. Whoops. There was the Coliseum collection, which I love, but this, I have wanted a Rip figure for so long that how could I not include this, right? When they did the Hollywood line, everybody was like, do No Holds Barred, do No Holds Barred. They finally did No Holds Barred, and man, did they do it. So I'm including this 2-pack as a release because you can't have one without the other, right? So this is one of the best releases of 2022 in my opinion. It's a VHS. It's literally a VHS inside a VHS package, which growing up, going to the movie store, oh my God, I saw this figure on this box on the shelf so many times. The front comes off and there they are facing off, Zeus and Rip. It's iconic to me, the way that this is packaged. Absolutely freaking love it. It's got the WTN on the back. Inside, it's got all the accessories, additional heads, additional hands, shirts, the entrance gear for Zeus, the headbands. I mean, we're loaded with stuff here, man. I absolutely love this figure set. And that's like the stage, it's just geniusly done. But, I mean, look at this. He's got the white WWE title, which if you wanted that for the Warrior, you could use it. The butterfly joints, the head scan on Zeus is incredible. I'm not cracking the plastic because I love this set so much and I love how they're faced off. But this is my number 9, man. This is abso-freaking-lutely my number 9. Beautifully done. I still can't believe that we have this, man. I really can't. And it's not the first Zeus figure. It's just the best Zeus figure. So that's why it is on my list. And it's going to stay on my list. And I think it's going to be on a lot of people's list, to be completely honest with you. Number 10 is the No Holds Barred Ultimate 2-pack. What a gem. Absolutely love it. So, number 10, No Holds Barred 2-pack by Mattel. Who would have thought we'd have Zeus in the Mattel line? Number 9 is one that I love, and it's the best Shawn Michaels figure, in my opinion, in the Ultimate line, and that is the Fan Takeover from Survivor Series 1995 in the the red and white zebra print. I love that he's got the removable earrings, even though they look like you know what from Something About Mary. Still think it's a nice touch. Both heads are absolutely awesome. I love the open mouth one the best, though. I think that's great for doing the boy toy pose. The removable gear, it's like cloth good pants and a rubberized vest. The hat, I mean, this is so freaking cool that we got this. The chest hair, the tattoo, everything about this I feel like is perfect for 1995 Shawn Michaels. And it was an Amazon exclusive, not a mainline release, which is mind-blowing. This is awesome. So, number 9, Fan Takeover Shawn Michaels. Number 8, I was stoked for this figure. The Goon. This is the one I was talking about when I said don't say it was a 2021 release because Ringside got it. This is an intended 2022 release figure. Doesn't matter that it was produced at the end of 2021. That's how things work. But this was intended for retail at 2022. And it is a collector's edition Goon figure. I mean, we've got new molding on pretty much everything here. The boots, the gloved hands that can come off and be fists, which I think is so cool for a hockey figure. The stick is awesome. The head looks great. The hair could have been just a little bit longer, but I still think that they got a great likeness out of it. I think it's weird they used old Goon on the back and then, you know, primetime Goon on the front. But I guess there's limited amounts of pictures that you could have. I love that he has Goon on the back of the jersey, and initially it was on the front just to show you that it had that. Just overall great figure, man. Bravo. First time in the line, only time in the line. I don't think we'll ever get another Goon figure, ever. So happy to have this. I feel like this is one that down the line people are going to be like, oh man, I got to have the Goon so I can complete my Legends. And right now they're kind of like, oh, what do I need a Goon for? But as you become a more experienced collector and you get more obscure with your collecting, you want things like that. So, number 7 on the list, Ultimate Mr. T. And this is the Ultimate Mr. T, right? They had the SDC exclusive a couple years back. We've gotten retros and Motus and all that. We're getting a Superstars, but this is the ultimate, man. This is the one. If you're only going to have one Mr. T figure, this is the one. He's got the red tights with the gold boots, which is crucial. The knee pads with the white dot on them. He's got the Hulkamania shirt, his signature chains. He's got the entrance robe, the Hulkamania hat, interchangeable heads. He's got the bendy bar, interchangeable hands. I mean, everything you could possibly need. Even has the Hulk Hogan necklace. This is definitive Mr. T. And the fact that these were kind of rotting at my Target was surprising. The fact that these were clearanced out was surprising. It is that good of a figure. You don't need any other Mr. T because this is the iconic Mr. T, the WrestleMania T, man. Like, come on now. And a lot of people didn't remember him having that hat at his entrance, but he did. This is everything you need for Mr. T in your WWE collection. So definitely pick this up if you don't already have it. Number 7 is Mr. T Ultimate. And number 6 is my man, Uncle Ted from the Superstar Series. Love this figure. What's this, Superstar Series 3? He's got the green suit, which my favorite incarnation of any $1 Million Man is green. I love the green suit, always did as a kid on the Hasbro. And a lot of people are like, oh, he doesn't come with the $1 Million title. You know how many times that's been overproduced? We don't need it. I don't need it. I love the fact that they included money for him to hold. That, to me, is definitive Ted DiBiase. Cloth goods shirt, cloth goods jacket, cloth good pants. Underneath, he's got his signature gear. He's got the knee pads and everything. I mean, you got 2-in-1 here. He's got the money sign on the lapels, money sign on the back. It's a great head scan with the printing, and he's got the money. This is one of my favorite Superstars figures that they've made so far, and you guys know how much I love this line. Love this figure. Such a good figure. Thank you, Mattel, for doing the Superstars line. All right, down to the final 5. Number 5 is one that I think is going to surprise people. It is an elite figure from not the main line, but from a Build-A-Figure set. Royal Rumble Build-A-Figure, and it is Vader. Why did I pick Vader? He's had so many figures, right? And they all kind of look the same. This one does not. I love the body mold on this. I love that they got the V hands, but the head is what sells it. Mattel has been known for overdoing the removable mask head. They finally did one molded. They included every little stitch in the head. The hair is perfect. The face is perfect. The way it covers his ears just slightly, absolutely perfect. From a guy who's had so many figures over the years, I believe that this is the definitive best Vader figure ever made. That's why it's on my list at number 5. If you can come in with a guy who's had figures for 30 years and make the best one ever, you absolutely deserve to be on the list. And here he is. He's got the red and black V Vader Time singlet, and on the back, I love this little detail. They included the gold V on the buttocks. Very cool. But I don't even know if the camera will show you the fine details that they had included on this mask. Every little stitch is there. If you don't have this figure, you gotta get it. It's literally the best Vader figure. I don't care what anybody says, it's the best Vader figure, period. Love it, man. And another Superstars figure. At number 4, we have Hollywood Hulk Hogan from Series 1 Superstars. In my opinion, this is the best Hollywood Hogan figure, period. All right, cloth goods tearaway shirt, Hogan hot dog tan. He's got the removable headband, removable glasses. The face is beautiful, man. It's perfectly done. Absolutely. It's cartoony, but also looks just like the man. He's got the NWO title. It's not vac style, but I don't think that these should be, personally. He's got the lightning bolts on his tights, the Hollywood Hogan weight belt. On that side of his boot, on both sides, he's got a picture of himself and NWO. On the inside, it's just the NWO logo. There's so much fine detail, even has the glove tan, so much detail on this, and it's perfectly done. There's always something missing from a Hollywood Hogan figure because there's so much going on, but this one I feel like has the most components to make it the best Hollywood Hogan figure, even better than the Ultimate, in my opinion. So, number 4, Hollywood Hogan. And staying on the Hogan train, number 3 is another Hogan. It is an Elite Hogan. Now, there was quite a few Elite Hogans, and I feel like this one is the best one, and I'm going to explain why. That is Series 96 Hulk Hogan, War Bonnet Hogan. He's got the license plate. He's got the War Bonnet with the fist on it that says Hulkster. So obscure, right? Those accessories. Why would that be number 3 on my list? Why is that better than Mega Powers? I love this figure. I feel like if you are going to include a yellow trunks, yellow and red Hogan in your collection, you can only buy one. I feel like this is the one you want. Because I think this head is like classic, like, let's go Hogan. He's got the Hulk Rules headband as well. The head, the headband, the color of the skin, the red, the yellow, it is perfect. I thought this was personally better than the Mega Powers Hogan. Doesn't mean that's not a great set, it absolutely is, but I could only include one Elite Hogan, and this is the freaking one, man. Plus, it's got the chain and these awesome accessories of an obscure version of him that I never thought we would get, featuring the War Bonnet and the license plate. So if you don't like those things, that's okay. Get rid of them. You don't need them. I do wish they included the motorcycle Hulkster tank, but it is what it is. Take away the accessories, this is a definitive Hogan. That's why it's on my list at number 3. And number 2 is another Elite, and it is Elite 95. This is something, I'm not even a huge fan of this person, but this figure, chef's kiss, beautifully done, everything about it. And that is Elite 95, Shotzi Blackheart. Everything about this is incredible. The gear, the fine molding that they did with the black, the green, the red, the split colors, the little like blotches on the red, which looks great. The fishnets, they did her tattoos beautifully. There's so much color and detail, they just pop. And then they did the tattoos, and then they did more fishnet over the tattoos, which is a hard task to pull off. She's got her horned helmet. The head sculpt looks just like her. The choker, the green hair, the rock and roll hands, they're gloved. I mean, there's so much that I could literally probably do a 30-minute video on how good this figure is. You do not have to be a huge fan of the wrestler to appreciate the art that Mattel is creating, and that's what this is. This isn't just a figure. This is an absolute work of art. Bravo, Mattel. I'll be honest with you, this was almost my number 1 figure of the year because that's how good this is and how well executed everything is on this figure. The tattoos, oh my God, just looking at it again, it's beautiful. And the fishnets, everything about it, they nailed to a T. The detail on the boots, it's all there. If she never gets another figure, she doesn't even need one. If she became the face of the company tomorrow, she won't, I'm not saying that, but if she became the face of the company tomorrow and she was the biggest wrestling superstar in the entire world, they wouldn't even need to make another figure because that's how good this is, because it's so her. It's perfect. You would never have to one-up yourself. You could just keep re-releasing the same figure over and over again. That's how good this figure is. Series 95, Elite Collection, Shotzi Blackheart, number 2, and number 1, I feel like is a no-brainer. I feel like everybody should have this on the list. And that is from the New Generation Arena, Ultimate Edition, Doink the Clown. So much about this figure is perfect. First of all, it's an Ultimate. It's a figure that we probably never would have got if it wasn't for the New Generation Arena. The colors on it, unbelievable. We finally got that green and blue version of Doink. He's got his mallet now. Interchangeable heads and hands with interchangeable hair. I love the detail. They even included his little like pot belly on the figure, which is perfect. But the jacket, I mean, it's got this plastic flower on the one side stitched in, you know, where he squirts the water out. It has authentic buttons stitched on. It's two-tone, so the outside of the jacket is different than the inside of the jacket. Like, come on. It's got the tails down the back with more buttons on the back, the lapels, great head scans. You couldn't ask, there never needs to be another Doink in the world after this. This is the definitive Doink, and there's not much else you can say about it. There's literally everything about this is perfect. I can't find one thing, and I've stared at this figure, I can't find one thing wrong with it. And don't say, oh, the boot molds are different, there's something this on the side. Well, that doesn't matter. You're not gonna get everything brand new molded. This is so well executed when you take into consideration what they had to work with. So good. And he's got the chest hair coming out the top. What a beautiful figure. This, in my opinion, is figure of the year. Doink the Clown, New Generation, Ultimate Edition. So let's go through my list again. Don't forget to comment below your top 10 list of figures from 2022. So number 10, we've got the No Holds Barred Ultimate Set. Number 9, HBK Fan Takeover. Number 8, the Goon. Number 7, Mr. T Ultimate. Number 6, Uncle Ted. Number 5, Vader. Number 4, Hollywood Hogan. Number 3, Hulkster from Series 96. Number 2, Shotzi Blackheart Elite. And number 1, boom, Doink the mother freaking clown. What a great figure. Comment below your top 10 figures of 2022. I'd love to see what your opinions are. And again, guys, if I left off your favorite figure, I guarantee you it was probably in the running for this. It was very, very difficult to narrow it down to 10, but this is my top 10 and I'm absolutely sticking with it. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe, it really helps the channel. Go to prowrestlingtees.com/figheel, pick up a Fig Heel t-shirt. Go to Amazon.com, pick up the Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist, keep track of what you have, want, and need, and go to www.whatheel.com, join Whatnot at that link, and you will get $15 from me. A lot of other people will tell you to go to their link or whatever like that. Not everybody, but some people, they only give you $10 if you sign up at their link. You're getting $15 from me, so definitely go to whatheel.com, join, you get a free $15 to apply to your first purchase. And you're going to love Whatnot, man. A lot of fun. So we'll see you there. Take it easy, guys. Happy 2022 and happy 2023. Peace.
Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE, Mattel, AEW, Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need Fig Heel's Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist, a 500-plus page guide to over 50 years of wrestling figure collecting, featuring over 2,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands in wrestling history. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, as well as mint on card and loose value. With a foreword by professional wrestler Matt Cardona and shots by Matthew Goldberg, the Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist is a must-have for collectors. Premium full-color and value black and white editions available now on Amazon.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Fig Heel. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on prowrestlingtees.com/figheel. Check out my official sponsor, Whatnot, by clicking the link in the description to join and save $10 on your first purchase.